Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna continue on playing with Deathless Death. Now, we might actually like finish the game today. And we're coming back to this because like surprisingly, like lots of people liked the last video. So I'm like, sure, let's continue it. So new game. Wait a second, did I forget to save? Oh no, okay. Oh, thank God. If you know me, I don't really have the best track record when it comes to saving games, like remembering to save them. So that made my heart skip a bit. Skip a bit and skip a beat. Okay, so let's continue on. We have Ruby. Let's see what her sin was. Well, we know what her sin was. It's lust. But let's see how bad it is. The last two people, I kind of like gave them a redemption arc. Because I felt like they didn't have... Like, they didn't have that much of a... Like, their sin wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, it was bad, right? It would make sense as to why they would hate what they did. Or hate themselves. But, I don't think it was, like, that terrible. That they should, you know, burn in hell. So my third confessor... How do you judge them? But have reasons to be pardoned. I mean, I've pardoned them so far. What about those who are unforgivable? Well, then I don't forgive them. I'm merely a messenger of God's will. Wait a second. Is this character saying that he's a messenger of me because he has no control? Is this game like actually like gonna throw like a freaking wrench in the metaphysical, what is it called, ludonarrative track of this game by saying that I'm just a messenger of God's will, and it's sort of implying that I'm the person sending him messages? Like that, if so, this game has pretty big brass balls. I'll tell you that much. Authoritarian standard. God himself, of course. Well then, God, I accidentally killed someone. Okay, you're gonna have to like claw me back on like setting you on the redemption arc, because killing someone is definitely worse than what those last two did. So I used every means to secure an acquittal. I just can't go to prison. I just can't. Oh, that reminds me of that one lady who like drove her car into this restaurant. And then she like got out and a bunch of people were videotaping her, and then she's like, I'm sorry, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail right now. So like a bunch of guys basically like said, okay, well hop on, we'll take you, like we'll drive you out of here. I'm like, what the hell? That's insane. Sorry, just making sure that OBS is recording. So yeah, I think she went to jail because there was video evidence of her fleeing the scene. But it's kind of crazy that because she was like pretty, that a bunch of guys just basically were like, yep, let's just help you hide this crime. To be fair, if I was her, I would not have gotten into like some random like people's cars, especially because I'm like in a vulnerable state, but at the same time it might have been like the only way out for her to not go to jail for like a day, because that's how long it'll take for them to find her again. Why can you stay so calm after hearing about such a crime? That even if you escape worldly judgment, you won't find peace. Damn. Dropping bars on her. Shouldn't have come to this. The judge declared my innocence. The prosecutor lowered his head and asked for my forgiveness. Me winning my case. And in America, there's double jeopardy, so she can't be convicted of the same crime. Or she can't be charged with the same crime. I think that's how it goes. Miss Ruby was innocent of earthly law. Is it gonna be like she technically didn't kill him, but she like wanted him dead, and then like something happened where he died and she just feels guilty? Freedom is wagered. Earthly law? Game where freedom is wagered. And the tool becomes a toy. Money outweighs the rule. Doesn't the price of freedom become unbearably heavy? Well, having fat stacks of cash really help you carry that burden. Far lighter than a lifetime spent in a 6 square meter cell. You don't know. We might have 7 square meter cells now. You can see the earthly judgment will never catch up to you now. You will never lose this price. Now please go. This guy's literally saying like, damn girl, you escaped. Like you got off scot-free. Now get the hell out of here. I'm no snitch. Like you want me to snitch for you or what? Is that what he's telling her? Damn. Booth of confession may start to feel like a prison to your heart. Even you'll be able to return to your freedom. Please don't abandon me. Don't leave me alone. I have nowhere else to go. Please, Father. I mean, so if you've read Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, actually, it's okay. If you haven't read that book, first off, it was written in the 1800s. So, like, I'm not gonna care too much about spoilers, because you had your you had your chance. But in that book, Raskolnikov, I think that's how you pronounce the main character's name. He kills some lady to basically like, when it comes down to it, he just killed her to like show off that he could, to show that he was a great man capable of doing it. And then for the rest of the book, he's like haunted by the fact of like the act of him killing her, and because in the moment he actually ended up killing another person, another innocent person. So and he basically got off scot-free. Like he was in the end game. Like there was nothing that, you know, the law could have done for certain circumstances that happened in the book. But in the end, he just like turned himself in because he couldn't live on with the guilt, torturing basically. Not so too one's father. Supposed to feel relieved, happy, unburdened. Gain my freedom through the loss. Why do I still feel haunted by guilt? The thing is that, like, you might not be a person capable of doing such a thing. And it might be because, you know, you have some, you know, some like scrap of human decency. But that doesn't mean that there's some like psychopath out there that isn't capable of it. So you can't just, and also there's people that feel guilty for things that they didn't do, but that they feel like they should be guilty of. Like, for example, survivor's guilt. Like, I mean, they survived and they feel like they shouldn't have, but that guilt shouldn't be like punishable by law just because they feel it. It's become no more than a vessel for sin. Well, okay, first off, let's actually see what happened. Let's inception her ass and see what actually happened, Father. Just necessary burden for me to remain free. Watching your lawyer prove your innocence. What are you really looking at? Is it freedom? Probably looking at some... I was about to like be really mean to the judge, which I guess doesn't really make any sense. There's like a really cool judge out there. That's there was a guy who like walked in. They brought him in, and then apparently he got stopped at a police situation because he was driving like, I think he was driving like 10 over the speed limit. And they brought him in because apparently he was like, he kind of like talked back a little bit, which, I mean, it's not a smart thing to do, but at the same time, it's not something that you should be like arrested for. And he's like, basically, oh, so you got caught driving while black. Get out of here. I'm not gonna charge this guy just because your ego got hurt. He was basically talking to the cop. There was a funny moment where he's like, the guy started to like defend himself, and the judge basically like turned over. At this point, like the judge had been talking to the cop all by himself, and the like judge turned to the guy and said, be quiet. Are you losing right now? And the guy said, no. And he's like, well, stop talking. And then he went on to continue like defending the guy. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, that judge is kind of a based based individual. Is that what the kids say? He's pretty lit, if I do say so myself. Drowning in an ocean of blood. I can't sleep. My dreams are flooded with blood. No matter how hard I try, I can't wash the stains off of my body. Yo, these are some sick, like, death metal lyrics. Going against your God's will. God's will it punish me for what I've done? Confess to me, Ruby. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happened. To sneak a peek at their chat logs. Okay, so I realize what here if I get stuck. Which, because I'm playing like a YouTube video, I should probably just do that. Immediately. Okay, well let me get a view of the, oh my god. There we go. Floating circle. Small triangle. So what I'll do is, like I won't spend too long actually going through like what it could be, because that's what I did in the last video. So if I get stuck immediately, like quickly, I'll just go through the memory threads. Like a collection of butterfly specimens. Oh, okay, pure white, its tag reads 327, 412, 416. Oh snap, okay. What about the one in the back? Okay, don't tell me I have to remember all of these. Oh wait, shoot, and then wait, just give me a second. Music. I'm gonna lower the music a bit because it got caught by copyright. I'll just lower it down for a second. Oh, for a bit. Okay, its tag reads 411, 414, 417. The way so it's kind of weird. It got copyright claimed, but it only got copyright claimed in Russia and Belarus, which I think was like there was a reason for that. Like I think the copyright holder just doesn't want their video to show up there. But at the same time, like I don't know what's actually happening, and apparently like some copyright claims later on in the future have turned into copyright strikes, which I do not want to have as like a small YouTube channel. So I edited the music out. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Since I'm farming in the shape of a tree, all these people are terrible gardeners. Okay, it's velvet curtains, thick and soft. Ruby's favorite seat. She enjoys letting her skin get attached to the soft leather of the sofa, then gently peeling it off. This lady's insane? This lady's actually a psychopath? Actually, just send her off to hell right now. That's all I need to know. Who actually likes that feeling? Like, getting your skin attached to leather is like one of the most disgusting things ever. And then peeling it off, it's like you're shedding. It's like you're a reptile. And this lady likes that? Actual, like, demon. Like, actual, like, don't even talk to me. You're not even a human being. Ridiculous. It was in the background. The toys of an adult are often people or things that assist when toying with people. I mean, there's some toys of an adult that are not... that don't follow these two categories. Some of them you might be able to find on www.baddragon.com. Okay, the old computer is hooked up to a VHS player that looks like an antique. You can just do that? Hook up a VHS player to a computer? Oop, okay, turn it on. Okay, VHS is empty. Oh, okay, so I need to find the VHS player. Good evening, Ruby. Like, if this is your Gmail... if this is your email, like, aesthetic, if this is how the email company looks like, sign off. This is actually like a font, like a front for mining Bitcoin. To Ruby, dear R, I've already given myself to you. I love you with all my heart. It's been over a month. Do you remember our first dinner together walking down Whitechapel Street? Am I reminding you of deep-seated memories of poverty and chaos? You said you'd buy every piece of art in the galleries here for me. Da-da-da, and then tear down to build a ruin. I was really moved, honestly. Ladies will do anything to get into guys' pants. I swear to God, they'll say they'll buy every piece of art and destroy it just to get with a guy. Like, typical women, am I right? By the way, that is a joke. That is a joke for legal reasons. Okay, I was really moved, honestly. Meeting you might be the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. Keep taking away from me, just stripping my body away without ever really taking a look at my soul. For me, it doesn't matter because I took your money. I'm just something you bought. You're a collector. I've always known that. Maybe I'm no different from the dress you bought me when Wait, I'm no different from the dress you bought me when we first met. R. From R to Ruby. I guess to be fair, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. Let's go back. Sent. From Ruby to R, okay. I'd pour out everything I have for that beauty. Subtle beauty in you. Your pale, slender face holds a kind of wild potential that only a true connoisseur would recognize. Very jealous of you, Rose. You're only allowed to belong to me. You must belong to me. Okay, yeah, I know it. I had a feeling that this wasn't actually a guy talking to a girl. Oh, snap. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Birthday party, come over tonight at 11. Netflix and chill. VHS and chill, apparently. The dress will be in the wardrobe if I'm not home when you arrive. Wait for me, okay. I've asked my assistant to give you my address and the key. The dress will be in the wardrobe if I'm not home. Looking forward to seeing you. The dress still smells like you. I love your choice of perfume, by the way. A wonderful time with you last night. The ham burning? The hell? They're burning the hamburgers? And they're gonna burn me too? No? Okay, there's a great Chinese restaurant nearby that I think you'll like. They were delightful. I adored the dress. I think it's better to leave it with you. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Here's something amusing. Here's something droll. Ho 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 ho. Yesterday, the security guard politely told me that a neighbor complained, saying it disturbed their sleep. Okay, well, 2327. Wait a second, this lady has a VHS player in 2022? She has this computer in 2022? And she's supposed to be rich? Excuse me? Something's not adding up here. Something about this murder is a little suspicious. It's been a great while since we last met. I've been feeling great lately. Do you have time to meet up lately? Missing someone clinging to them shows vulnerability. Okay, so she basically abandoned this lady. Come stay at my place for some time. Oh no, okay, so she responded. Is this going backwards? No, this is going forwards, okay, in time. I envy those collections in your rooms. They get to be with you all the time. Don't overthink it, Rose. Just know that I really like you. Do you want to be set alight? It'll feel warm. Damn. Some people have all the riz, I tell ya. What do you mean by set alight? And then some people are truly rizless. Come on, Rose. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by set alight? Have you been set alight? Okay, well now she's just making it weird by repeating it. Yes. There are. Am I just one of your playthings? Of course. I can't commit to a relationship with you. Okay, Rose, you have to have some self-respect. Like, she's made it very clear to you that it's not gonna lead to anything like serious. It's like, so if you've seen 500 Days of Summer, it's a really good like movie. I was about to say book. It's a really great movie. But the main guy, like Zoe Deschanel made it very clear to Jordan Joseph Gordon Levitt, that's his name, Joseph Gordon Levitt, that it wasn't meant to be serious, right? Like from the beginning, and then he got attached, and then he's like, well, I have feelings for you, and then she like left, and that was supposed to like a really sad thing. And like looking from the outside looking in, you have to be kind of like, yeah, buddy, she told you that it wasn't ever gonna be serious. And it really sucks when you like fall in love with someone who told you that it wasn't gonna be serious, and it sucks, right? I empathize, but at the same time, like, you gotta move on. There's nothing else you can do. You know, wrong, you know, you love some dad. And to answer your question, some playthings mean a lot more to me than others. Really romantic. At the same time, though, like at the end of 500 Days of Summer, you kind of have the feeling that he's just gonna repeat the same story with Autumn. That'd be pretty funny. I won't take your compliments here. Sorry for crossing the line. Ruins are the most beautiful things in the world. Edgy as much? Can we just set everything on fire and watch it all burn? If this lady set someone on fire, and that's the way that she killed them, actually she does deserve to go to hell, because that's fucked up. Being burned alive is probably like the worst way to die. I shouldn't have said that. You're the only person I love. Whatever. Don't leave me. I'll be there tonight. Did I leave? What drafts? Rudy, listen. Tread up on your dress. I can no longer. This lady killed this other lady and then like went on to email to write an incriminating diary. Like Google has this shit, lady. Google's gonna jail your ass. You think that just because you deleted it, it's still in your drafts actually, you didn't even delete it. Like Google's gonna find you. That was all my friend when you were like, the cops are gonna be like, why does this lady have so many like targeted ads about how to hide a body? I could keep saying it forever, but what good would it do? I'm such a selfish person. Your blood was once flowing until it was forced out of your body and then it dried up. But I have been so foolish to treat you like a toy piece of my recollection. You know what they say, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Just reading to see if there's any more hints. Doesn't seem like it. So that's sent. Inbox. Okay, so that's it. How do I... Oh, back. Oop, how do I get out of here? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so the... Raindrops keep falling on my head. Portrait of a famous artist. Where's the wardrobe? Because that's apparently where the dress is. There it is. The essentials. Oh my god, there's blood on the VHS. Okay, the... Its tag reads 411. Oops, not that. Okay, give me a second. So there should be a... There might be an extra hint, right? Because in the mailbox there's a trash in the first one. Oh, not this. So I saw a dress and this was on 321. So let me see, before I try the VHS, let's see if there's a dress here that was bought on March 21. 411, velvet burgundy, 321. Can I not do anything with it? Okay, so it's the velvet dress. Yeah, so it's just the velvet dress then. Okay, well that's kind of weird that I can't do anything with it. And then I can't really... Oh, the handbag hanging on the coat rack. Okay, there's nothing there. Alright, let's see what's... Back. Excuse me? Wait. Oh, there we go. Password is required to watch the VHS. Murder. Rose. Velvet. 321 3. Oh, wait a second. I think I know. So let me make sure that it's the right dress. So trash. 321. Okay, so these dates are probably the password. So 321 419 54. 321 419 54. 419 54. 419 54. This is correct. I'm a genius. So 321 419 54. I'm actually the smartest person to ever smart. Her voice was teasing. Send me a light again. I was thrilled. I gripped her neck tightly. What am I? I'm a choker. Oh shit. Wait, is it stuck here? Oh, I have to actually choke her out. Okay. Sorry, it's not I'm not like used to that, so that's why. It's like there's magma inside rushing through. Lady, you're fucked up. Let's watch that magma flow through. Convulsed like a fish out of water. Slap. Even as blood trickled down the corner of her eye. Holy shit, is she the Hulk? How strong is she choking her? Oh my god. It felt scorching like a match striking again and again. Scratch. Oh, there we go. Could feel her igniting. Her lungs fluttered like a butterfly's wing, beating furiously. This poor lady. Simping has consequences. 3 times. 4 times. 5, 6. Turned into a specimen. Slowly loosened my grip. Softly whispered her name. Savor the desires and save their soul. So that burgundy. Yeah, so this lady, definitely, I'm leaning on the condemned side. I don't know about you, but she kind of did just like straight up murder that one lady, just because she got like her rocks off, and it wasn't even on Route 66. Is that how that song goes? I don't even know. Let's just condemn her ass. The bottomless pit of lust seeks to devour you. Confiscating the stagnant blood in your skull, you will forever be shrouded by the shadow of the deceased. You will forever be burnt by the flames of the hell called desire. Oh my god, how did I know that I was gonna end up with desire? Like, that's the thing, like, fire and desire, like, people who write things for a living and as a hobby need to, like, sever those two words. Don't ever bring them together again, because millions before you have done so, and millions ahead of you will do so again. And you don't want to be part of that chain. Like rhyming fire with desire. Understand what am I to do? Okay, do you actually understand? Because you've shown to have like a very clear lack of like foresight. Leaving this world is my best way to atone. See, that's what I thought she was gonna do. Does it grant the priest the power to justify all his actions? Envy. Is this... Who's this? Let me see how far we've been recording. It's been 30 minutes. What I'll do, actually, is I'll actually save this. How do I save this? There we go. Save it. Oh, should I just do it on the empty one then? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I did overwrite it. Whoops. Okay, now, I wish there was a way to just delete save files, but... Because you have to do that in the files. The actual folder system. Okay. So if you made it so far, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe. Appreciate the support on the last video. It was really surprising, actually, because... Actually, while I was editing the last video, I was like, man... This is really boring content. Talking about myself, not the game. Like I'm like, this is like terrible commentary. Like he's just reading off what's off the screen. So I'm like really happy that people actually liked the last video. But yep. So if you did like this one as well, leave a like, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.